Hey everyone, it's been a 1-month anniversary of this release, and all I can say is that it's a true gem. Let's find out why. So today we're taking a closer look at the latest release from the house of Zoologist. This is Camel. To me, one of the best releases of 2017. I'm really pleased to see what Victor Wong is doing lately with the house of Zoologist. I like that he's taken a lot of the daring scents that were really unique, but given them a more mass appeal feeling to the fragrances. Hence the fact that he has reformulated and re-released fragrances like Beaver, Rhinoceros, and Panda, and Camel is no different. This one here has the mass appeal effect for sure. Now, Camel was released in 2017, late last year, December 8th, so it's been 1 month anniversary, like I said. The perfumer here is Christian Carbonell in collaboration with Victor Wong, which is the creative director and CEO of the company. Now, Zoologist is a Canadian-based indie niche company. All of his offerings come in a 60 ml bottle or 2 fluid ounces like this one for $135 USD. Camel is a true Oriental fragrance with the right ingredients and the performance to back it up. It's resinous, it's fruity, and it's ambery with an animalic undertone. Now, the animalic notes here come from civet and the oud. What I have to tell you is that the introduction, this first blast is going to be a little bit off-putting to some people if you don't appreciate the animalic undertones. I do like a little bit of animalic fragrances like Koros from Yves Saint Laurent, and other fragrances from that genre. This Oriental, like I said in the beginning, is very mass appealing because that initial blast only lasts for about 30 minutes of animalic. That civet and that oud will definitely take a back seat. It will sit in the background, it'll be present, but very subtly felt, very smooth. It's not going to be pungent, animalic, in the sense that it's not fecal or really overbearing. So one thing that I love about this fragrance is that animalic undertone is definitely present, which gives this fragrance a real nice character, but it sits more in the background. The sweet amber here is gorgeous with a hint of cinnamon and the dried fruits, the dates. It's going to give the fragrance a really nice, pleasant feel, almost cozy. Then you have this jammy rose and jasmine heart, which again will make this fragrance very comforting and extremely mass appealing. As we've seen with all Zoologist fragrances, if you're familiar with them, they will take you on a journey. So with Camel is no difference. It's going to take you on a journey. You're going to feel like you're in a desert somewhere in Marrakesh. The spices, the amber, the frankincense, which will come to play also. And overall, it's going to be a really pleasant, fruity, ambery, spicy fragrance. It's definitely a stunning Oriental fragrance. If you like the genre, if you like fragrances from houses like Serge Lutens, you will definitely love this fragrance. It's going to be on that kind of a Ambre Sultan, it's going to be on that kind of a genre, that kind of a fragrance with that kind of character. Sweet, resinous, spicy, a little bit of an animalic undertone, but nothing overbearing and hard to handle. Very, very smooth, and like I said, I will go as far as saying that this is definitely the most mass appealing Zoologist yet. Now, Rhinoceros, which used to be my favorite, takes a back seat to this one and is now my second favorite. Camel takes the cake as my very favorite from the house of Zoologist, and no wonder why. It was, I think, my 7th spot favorite release from 2017. If I have to give you a little bit of what this fragrance reminds me of, I would say this is like Serge Lutens' Ambre Sultan meets Spice Bomb. So all in all, it's like a Viktor and Rolf Spice Bomb went niche. It's like a spicier, a little bit more animalic, niche version of Spice Bomb, if you will. Performance is great. I get 8 to 10 hours from this fragrance. If you spray your clothes, you're definitely going to get over the 10-hour mark. Projection is well beyond an arm's length. It's going to project very strongly for the first hour and a half, 2 hours. The scent bubble is extremely good as well, which I would caution you to be careful with your sprays. Really control your trigger. If you're going to be outdoors, if you're going to be somewhere it's really cold, you could do 3 to 4 sprays. If you're going to be in close encounters or closed environments, I'd say 2 sprays will do you just fine because, like I said, it's strong fragrance. Nevertheless, it's not as animalic and powerful as other releases, but it still remains a very strong juice and very concentrated at that. So, and like I said, the initial blast could be a little bit off-putting with that animalic undertone. So like I said, 1 or 2 sprays will be just fine as far as application. Age groups, I'd say 25 and up. Somebody who has an experienced and seasoned nose will really appreciate the scent. The common nose out there might find the civet oud combo initial blast a little bit knees to bear. But for people that have a more seasoned nose, will definitely appreciate the fragrance. It's a multifaceted fragrance. As it transitions, it takes you on a journey, and it's extremely pleasant and beautiful. Occasions, I think it's more of a dressier scent, or perhaps evening events, or those events that you want to, wear something that really has a unique and exotic feel to it. So I definitely reach out for this one. I don't think it's an everyday scent or signature scent. I think, like I said, it's more for special occasion, dressier situations, colder days for sure, when you want to evoke something exotic, enigmatic, and definitely unique. This is definitely a cooler weather scent, great for fall, winter, early spring. I probably would not reach out for this in late spring or summer because of the elements, the components that make this fragrance. It's a spicy Oriental, and it has a lot of heavier components that I think in the summertime will be definitely cloying and not as easy to wear. But again, if you do maybe one spray, you'll probably get away with it. But I'd say early spring, fall, and winter time right now is definitely the best time for this fragrance. I am both very happy and excited with the House of Zoologist. I'm extremely ecstatic with this release, and I can't wait to see more releases from this house without being too hard to wear. I love that mass appeal, that universal touch that Victor 1 gave to this release, and I can't wait to see other releases like this, which I think will have more acceptance in the fragrance community and outside the fragrance community for that matter. Like I said before, this definitely made one of my best releases of 2017 for a reason. It's a great fragrance, extremely well balanced and very pleasant and unique at the same time. And it's definitely my favorite from the House of Zoologist at this point. Rhinoceros now takes the second place, and I'm very curious to see what comes out next from the House of Zoologist. And here's a chance for you to try. If you want to try Camel, all you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel, like and share this video, and comment down below. Have you tried anything from Zoologist? What's your favorite, and why would you like to win a travel size sample of Camel? Comment down below, and I will select a random winner in about a week's time from this release. So that's all I have for you today on the House of Zoologist and Camel. Be sure to subscribe for a lot more great content like this, and turn on your notifications so you never miss out on any future videos and fragrant news. And of course, stay tuned for more, and don't forget, keep on spraying and smell well. I'll talk to you guys later.